Early American geography books are always a lot of fun to look at, and here we have a lot of 5 of them. We'll take a brief look at each one. We'll notice the first, the frontispiece here is a wood engraving. In fact, it says that there are 9 maps and 75 wood engravings throughout, and this one was published in 1829, and we see, look at that great woodcut map there. And then we see all of these little illustrations throughout of, well, that one says Moors and Negroes, and here's a funeral and inhabitants, and these are the small, look at that, Mountains of the Moon right there as a source of the Nile, which of course is based on Ptolemaic geography. And you see here that a book like this has been heavily handled throughout its life by young hands, but yet it does remain sound. Here's a nice period binding with leather, original leather spine, paper-covered boards, and this one, this is 1849, great woodcut frontis. It had a separate atlas that's not with this book. This is the book, and then the atlas was a separate publication, so it's not here. And this actually was published in the year that gold was discovered in California. And we notice in here there's a section on Oregon Territory, Indian Territory, Upper California, now so noted for its gold, it says right there. Yes, this is very interesting. These views here. In fact, there's gold mining there. There's an image of it, woodcut from Georgia and North Carolina making tar. Here's a nice early view of Washington, D.C. Oh, look at here. We have, my goodness, slave owner and picking of cotton there. Okay. All kinds of fascinating wood engravings throughout. And then we've got next this Malte-Brun, 1835. Some early owner has used a rubber stamp to put that little emblem there. An 1836 Scarborough, Maine inscription from Mary Fabian, 1835. Again, we have wood engraved frontis, savage life versus civilized life. And this is by Griswold, Goodrich, Samuel, so that's Peter Parley, actually. Again, a profusion of these charming wood engravings, really, throughout of the entire world. Senegambia, Tunis, Europe, Lapland, a general view of the world, Oceania. Yeah, this is a lot of fun to read. The cultural biases that are embedded within the text here are very much of this era. They are, of course, fairly, well, you can infer what I'm thinking. Russian possessions, Newfoundland, okay, United States, continued. Interesting, yes, the territories, Missouri Territory, Rocky Mountains, bears, riverboats, and so on. Profusion here of engravings. The next one is bound in period full leather. It's dried, and of course the front cover as well, it's loose. We have within it, this one has this large folding engraved map published by E. Little in Newburyport. So this is a scarce map right here. Very interesting, kind of miscellaneous fold lines. New Holland there has an undefined southern coast. This is 1814, and we again find a description of the entire world: Hindustan, China, Arabia, Europe, South America. And here we have, actually, it gets interesting within the United States, of course, because when we get to there, we read about Mexico, or New Spain in California, but then we have East and West Florida and Louisiana, territorial, pre-statehood, I should think. And we also have this splendid 1810 map published in Newburyport by Little. It's a great map. That's a scarce map right there. And the final item is this Warren's Geography, 1843, published in Portland, Maine. And again, we have a nice early inscription here. And we have title page and This is a description of the whole world done in a form of lessons for a school for children with some wood engravings, Russia, Turkey, and so on. And this lot of 5 early geography books is now available online from me, Brian DiMambro.